Hello, goal getters. Welcome to our channel, Top 10s You Should Know. Ever feel like your dreams are just out of reach? Like you're chasing success but always falling short? What if I told you it's not your effort that's holding you back? It's your mindset. Today, we're unlocking top 10 mindset shifts to achieve any goal, from rewiring failure to mastering patience. These hacks will make you say, I didn't know I had it in me. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new, and let's turn I'll try into I'm doing it. Oh, and don't miss number 8. It's tied to Nobel Prize-winning research on resilience. Let's dive in. 1. Embrace failure. It's just data. Let's start with the big one. Failure isn't the end, it's the first draft. A Stanford study followed students tackling complex math problems. Those who reframed mistakes as data points improved 20% faster than perfectionists. Why? Because every failure is a question. What worked? What didn't? What's one tweak? Here's my ritual. I used to panic when projects flopped. Now I ask, what's the lesson? One viewer wrote, I failed 10 times, then landed my dream job. Another shared, I wrote down my top 3 mistakes each week and turned them into a strategy. Science snack. Neuroplasticity means your brain learns from setbacks. Every failure strengthens neural pathways for future success. Think of it like weight training for your mind. Each rep builds resilience. Pro tip, say, I haven't mastered this yet. Pair with a post-it note. This is just feedback. 2. Visualize success. The athlete's secret. Olympians do it. CEOs do it. Why not you? A sports medicine study found mentally rehearsing success increases real-world performance by 30%. Why? Because your brain doesn't know the difference between vivid imagination and reality. Visualizing lights up the same neural circuits as doing. Here's my hack. Before big calls, I visualize crushing it. One viewer raved, I imagined acing my audition and got the role. Another said, I visualized my project launch and landed my first client. Science snack. Visualization primes your brain to act decisively. It's not wishful thinking, it's mental rehearsal. Pro tip, add sensory details, smell, sounds, even your heartbeat. Try this before public speaking. Feel the mic in your hand, hear the crowd clapping, see your slides shining. 3. Focus on why, not just how. Goals without purpose are like ships without sails. A Harvard Business Review case study tracked employees who asked why first. They outperformed peers by 60%. Why? Because purpose fuels grit. My wake-up call, I used to chase promotions blindly. Then I asked, why does this matter to me? Turns out I wanted to inspire others, not just climb the ladder. One viewer wrote, I quit my job after realizing my why was gone. Another said, my why became my daughter's future. I pushed through burnout. Science snack. Purpose lights up the brain's reward center. Dopamine fuels grit. Pro tip. Write your why on sticky notes. Place them everywhere. Try a vision board with images of your why, family, travel goals, or a dream home. 4. Celebrate small wins. Momentum, perfection. Charismatic people don't wait for promotions. They celebrate every win. A Psychology Today experiment found celebrating progress boosts motivation by 50%. Why? Because momentum is addictive. Each win builds confidence like compound interest. Here's my ritual. I keep a win jar with sticky notes. Every time I crush a task, nailed that email, or mastered a new tool, I toss in a note. One viewer wrote, listing tiny wins made me realize how unstoppable I am. Another added, I now celebrate paying bills on time. It's a win. Science snack. Dopamine spikes from celebration fuel long-term confidence. Your brain starts craving that win feeling. Pro tip, share wins with a friend. They'll cheer you on. Try a win streak tracker. How many days in a row did you finish a task? 5. Practice gratitude. Rewire your brain. Grateful people aren't just nicer, they're more resilient. A University of California study found writing 3 things you're thankful for daily rewires neural pathways to focus on strength, not weakness. Here's my ritual. Every morning, I scribble cozy socks, fresh coffee, or my dog's slobbery kisses. Small wins matter. One viewer wrote, gratitude journaling turned my anxiety into armor. Another raved, I added a gratitude jar, and now my team shares wins every meeting. Science snack. Gratitude lights up the brain's reward center, like a natural antidepressant. Pro tip, use a gratitude jar for kids or teams. Pair with affirmations. I'm grateful for my growth. 6. Cold exposure, the Nobel hack for resilience. Okay, this one sounds wild, but hear me out. Nobel Prize-winning research on cold adaptation found short bursts of cold, like a 30-second splash, boost brown fat, which sharpens focus and builds grit. When I had a big deadline, I did a cold plunge. Result, I stayed sharp and finished in half the time. One viewer wrote, I power pose and cold dip before calls. I feel unstoppable. Another said, I took 30-second cold showers and my fear of rejection vanished. Science snack. Cold exposure activates norepinephrine, a hormone that reduces anxiety and increases alertness. Pro tip, start small, splash wrists or take brisk walks. Pair with breathwork for double impact. 7. Speak like a winner. Words shape reality. Your brain believes what you say. A University of Pennsylvania study found replacing I can't with I'm learning boosted perseverance by 40%. Why? Self-talk isn't just internal noise, it's a blueprint for action. Here's my ritual. I swapped I'm bad at this with I'm improving every day. Result? My confidence skyrocketed. One viewer raved, I said, I'm capable, and got a raise. Another wrote, I used to say, I hope this works. Now I say, I know this will work. Science snack. Self-talk rewires neural pathways to expect success. Pro tip, use the third-person effect. Say your name, Alex, you've got this. 8. Build a support network. Rise together. Success isn't a solo mission. A Harvard T.H. Chan School report found people with strong support systems are 3x more likely to reach goals. Why? Because humans thrive on connection. Loneliness zaps willpower. Here's where it gets real. I used to isolate myself during projects. Now, I schedule weekly check-ins with my accountability partner. One viewer wrote, I shared my goals and landed my first client. Another said, my sister texts me daily. You're crushing it. It keeps me going. Science snack. Social support reduces cortisol by 25%. Stress's secret killer. Pro tip, join online communities or local meetups. Ask, can we connect weekly? 9. Stop waiting for someday. Start where you are. Raise your hand if you've ever said, I'll start when I'm ready. The problem? You'll never feel ready. A Forbes survey found 80% of high achievers started before they felt confident. Action creates momentum. Your brain follows your body. Here's my ritual. I launched this channel with just a phone camera. Result? This video. One viewer wrote, I started my business in pajamas, and now I'm thriving. Another said, I began writing with a notebook, not a fancy app. Small steps. Science snack. The brain rewards action with dopamine. I did something hard, I can do more. Pro tip, use the 5-second rule. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 10. Reflect weekly. Track progress like a pro. Last but not least, weekly reflection. A McKinsey report found leaders who reflect weekly are 3x more productive. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Here's my ritual. Every Friday I ask, what worked? What didn't? What's one tweak for next week? One viewer wrote, I cut 3-hour meetings and now use 20-minute stand-ups. Team loves it. Another said, I started tracking daily wins and my confidence soared. Science snack. Reflection triggers neuroplasticity. Your brain rewires itself with each lesson. Pro tip, celebrate wins, no matter how small. Use apps like Day One or Notion to track growth. Which mindset shift will change your game? Let me know in the comments. I love hearing your wins and struggles. Smash that subscribe button if you're ready to own your worth, and tap the bell so you never miss a tip. Until next time, remember, your mindset isn't a fixed trait, it's your superpower.